Hey guys, welcome to Fourth Wall Reactions. Today I'm checking out the next episode of Black Sails. This is episode 5 of season 1. So Billy got a little bit of a promotion, yay. I think he did a great job, but people were not listening to him. And tragedy struck. We got to find out a little more about why some of the crew are distrustful of Flint. Found out a lot more about Miranda Barlow. Hamilton. Miranda, if in fact that is her name. Her last name is Hamilton. And Mr. Guthrie Mr. Guthrie used all of his resources at his disposal to get Mr. Scott over onto his side or way of thinking about this whole endeavor. Not too much happened with Eleanor this past episode. It was a little more Anne Bonny. And Captain Vane is really going through it. Yeah, God knows what's going to happen this episode, so I think I need to go check it out.
You don't trust me, do you?
How can you just pretend you have no doubts about any of this?
Years of practice. There's always doubt, Billy. No sane man would deny that. No good captain would acknowledge it. What good would that knowledge do for any man on this crew trying to focus on doing his job? So we dance the dance.
Who's Mrs. Barlow?
Straight up.
So you can probably guess it isn't as much fun to tell stories about how your captain makes a home with a nice Puritan woman who shares his love of books.
It's not all, come on.
The truth.
You did a part of it.
I said he could put one finger in my thumb, not 3.
Then next time, charge him by the digit.
It's quite an invoice.
Noonan sold you the inn.
Yes, ma'am.
And where is he now?
That
Mr. Noonan decided instead to sell you his life's work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you expect me to accept it based on a piece of paper and your word, and to keep my mouth shut about it, when any half-wit can see that there's foul play at hand.
Yes.
I want a raise.
What did you make for?
3% of gross.
I'll give you 40.
Welcome aboard, Sonny.
That is a ginormous raise. He did say 4T, right?
You're the proud new owners of a brothel. No one notices.
Hello?
Hello. Oh.
Flint stashed me here. Presumably to stop what's in my head from spilling onto the deck of the Andromache.
Oh.
That's Randall.
Poor Randall.
Thank you.
Ah!
Have I done something to you? You should come outside right away.
Oh God, what now?
I leave it to my daughter to see you made whole as best we can.
Oh God.
But once that is settled, our business with you must be considered complete.
Mr. Guthrie.
We aren't closing on her.
The speed will pick up will come with diaries for the ship. But I think she could take it.
Oh. One look from him.
Quickly, please.
Flint, I just don't know. I don't know if I should trust the things he says. He's kind of a slippery mofo, you know? Ooh. Turbulence. Please return your seats to their upright position. Ah! He likes his risk. Flint, not Billy.
I thought my men could help keep tempers from boiling over. I'm not sure you recognize the gravity of the situation.
I think she does.
Have a drink. Relax. Everything's under control.
She's got no business. That means she's out. And I'm going over there to make sure she knows it.
Jack.
Captain, I'll be upstairs.
He's not gonna weigh in on anything?
So we need everybody we can muster on this one, yours included. Come on.
The accountant wants no part of that.
Open your legs. Oh, hush. Unless you want to find yourself carrying one of those fool's brats.
Thought you could sweet talk them all, did you?
What do you care?
Once one of them came and put his balls on my shoulder whilst I was asleep. Thought it was funny. Last time he put them anywhere. If you take it, they'll give it.
You were the one who threw me to them in the first place.
I only thought they'd kill you.
You feel that soreness between your arches?
Solidarity.
I think he's talking about you.
You think?
If you're pretending to remain unconcerned for my peace of mind, please don't.
Where is she?
She's right there. Just turn your head.
Spend more time with our friend on the beach. We'll send her your love.
He needs to die a whole lot.
You hate her. I hate her. They all hate her. None of us have any right to hate her for it. She's strong. And we're weak. That's the reality of things here.
Eleanor has the power of the purse strings. I mean, even in this position, even as things are crumbling, and the family connection. So. Is it coming towards them? Yep.
I don't think I can do this. Yes, you can.
Don't work on a pirate boat.
No one eats it their first time over the side. I'm telling you, it's never happened. Not on this crew. Don't ask me why. It just did. You're gonna be all right.
Just sealed his death. He needs to be the accountant on a nice cruise ship. Perhaps a small dinghy. Not on a pirate ship. Oh. Woo! Oh! Damn! Oh, he's got a sharpshooter? Oh! Oh! No wonder they need those guns. My God. Woo! And... Oh! Both captains are extremely smart. Hello? He gonna die. Oh, not hurting Billy. Oh God. He maybe should not be out in front. Yeah, I'm afraid because they're staying with him, and it's oh. Oh. Oh my God, he's Rick Griming somebody. Jeez. Okay.
Different.
Went savage on you.
Jesus.
Right.
Come on.
Father said you'll take no part in any further.
They're my relationships now. We're going to recreate my father's system here. Without my father.
I put this to them. They'll vote me out before I stop to take a breath.
I'm amazed they haven't voted you out already, given the ship prizes you've been chasing.
I can sell that.
It's like, yes.
I'll do that.
The
moment you lift the ban on Captain Vane.
Excuse me.
Show them that you can be trusted to keep petty animosity separate from business. Rescind the ban on Captain Vane and show me that. Do it and I'll back you as your father's successor here. The boss behind all trade. Till then, I'm sorry I can't help you.
Oh.
I won't do it.
Oh! Don't touch him.
He only left 3 men to defend the quarterdeck bunker. How does that make sense? The Vanguard are on their way to clear the cargo hold. Something's not right.
Yeah.
Captain, someone must have cut the mechanism below decks.
I do apologize for this.
Oh no.
Mr. Guthrie's
Oh!
words were explicit. Mr. Scott, you sided with his daughter against him. You forgot your duty. You must have known there would be consequences.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god, no! I'm sorry for the hands. I can't help it. I can't help it. This is awful. Sorry. Ah!
My problem isn't in there. Never was.
Huh. What's going on? What are you thinking? What are you doing?
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
He's also sitting right in front of a powder magazine. So if we try to blow our way through, this whole ship is going down fast. Unless we can
Very
find a
smart.
way in, what's to stop me from burning the ship once we leave?
Shut
We're
up.
missing something.
Could also just take the ship and have two ships.
You said no man ever died his first time over the side, but you forgot about Tom Jameson.
Also, Christian Tom's, Will Robbins, Jean Dubois, that Portuguese guy with the nest, what was his name?
Thank you for doing that. It helped.
Away from the hat! Everyone!
Billy's in this game.
I sent a message to the captain of the Scarborough. I told him where I was headed. And I told him where he would find you.
Oh! Oh!
God. The Scarborough!
Oh! Jesus. Oh my God. Oh. Well, I really picked the wrong 2 episodes to kind of have a reaction day for recording back to back. It should have been episode 5 and 6, because that's a hell of a cliffhanger. God's sake. I'm 5 episodes in. I'm still wondering quite a lot about John Silver and who the hell he is. He's really quite a mysterious player in that I literally don't know anything about him. I mean, you know, like history-wise, his past. How did he end up on that ship to begin with? What, you know... So I'm really wondering quite a lot about him and just when I'm going to find out more. I like him a lot. I mean, he really is very good at pushing buttons and making things happen and looking after his own hide in the process. I know next to nothing about him. So I'm very interested to see more of his story and just what the deal is with this guy. And Captain Flint is very enigmatic, and he's, you know, as a viewer, I'm being told certain things about him, but also being allowed to see certain things about him that the other characters aren't seeing. And yet he's still kind of an enigma. He's still sort of good and bad and all points in between. And I really like that a lot. I like that you can't really peg him down. He's incredibly smart and he's very good at what he does. And I really like that what he was telling Billy towards the beginning about, you know, the doubts that you have and what you have to tell a crew. It was reflected in kind of what Eleanor was doing. And Billy also picked up on that and sort of, you know, told the new guy, the accountant, his name escapes me, I'm sorry, but told him what he needed to hear, which the accountant, smart guy that he is, thanked him for it. Like, so I really liked how that sort of managerial technique, shall we say, was woven in throughout the episode by different characters. I still really want to see John Silver and Jack Rackham, like, get into it. I think it would be hilarious. I'm assuming both of them, you know, they're also probably good fighters and stuff, but they don't, that's not what they lead with up till now, at least. Their default mode seems to be what they have to say and what's going on up here. So I just think just kind of a scene with both of them trying to outwit each other would be great. I feel like that's coming at some point. I don't know what Captain Vane is up to, where he thinks he's going in the tiny ship. I have no idea. Don't know. I think it's interesting that Anne Bonny feels a kind of, I know I said it in the reaction, but solidarity with Max. And, you know, as a female pirate, I'm sure she had her share, like she was saying, of, you know, being degraded and all of this. And that hopefully what she told Max will rub off a little. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, it came up in the reaction, but it is difficult sort of watching these sort of brutal day-to-day systemic horrors that are brought upon women and people of color. Oh, that was rough. I was not thinking about that, and there it was right in my face. And poor Mr. Scott. I mean, Mr. Guthrie is just trash for even selling him out. Because he was helping him, right? I mean, Guthrie got Mr. Scott to betray Eleanor's plans. So he was helping, and now look what happened to him. So far I've been talking about how I really, you know, love Billy, and he seems to be he's such an upstanding guy for, like, being pirate. But I like that he's sort of picking things up, and, like, now he's got the letter, and he's starting to play this game. Not that he wasn't always. I mean, he agreed to play the game the minute he, you know, agreed to lie about the piece of paper, the schedule. Blank piece of paper. So it's going to be interesting to see how he develops within this whole framework of shifting allegiances and all of that. So yeah, quite a lot of things hanging in the balance. Max's life is hanging in the balance. Captain Vane's status is hanging in the balance, but he's gone off. Eleanor's safety is hanging in the balance. The existence of that port is hanging in the balance, and there's another ship coming for the Walrus. So that's a lot, and I wish I had time to react to a third one today, but the sun is setting, and I gotta go. So yeah, another thrilling episode of Black Sails. Really enjoying the show so far, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a like, a share, and subscribe. Be sure to join me for the next episode, Season 1, Episode 6 of Black Sails. Alright guys, thanks. Bye.